Want to score like Kobe did without needing the basketball in your hands all the time? It all starts with how you cut and prepare to shoot. In today's video, we're breaking down exactly how you get open and knock down jumpers, off flash cuts, flares, and more. Let's get to work. Let's hear from the late, great Kobe himself on what it takes to get buckets, and a lot of buckets like he did.
Hey, by the way, this is the stuff that's important. This right here is important. All this stuff where coaches give you 2, 3, 4, 5 basketballs to dribble, nonsense. If you want to score, this is how you score, moving off the ball. You got to understand how to move the defense away, how to set them up on screens. You're not going to get in the game and dribble the ball a million times, right? So if you guys sitting here, you guys really got to be paying attention to this stuff, because this is how you get buckets. Understand?
Exactly. You have to learn to play off the basketball. And my added to that is you have to be prepared to shoot at all times when you catch that basketball. See, this is about readiness. It's not about chucking up shots, getting reps. You can do that, we can do that, I can teach you that, it's all good. It is your readiness. How ready are you when you come off that cut and you got some space to shoot that basketball in your defender's face? That's the key. And can you shoot it with confidence, knowing they can't contest your shot? And if they do contest it, you know the next move is the right move. So I want to get right to the action. Let's get it. I want to give you 3 quick solutions on how to nail your jump shots off the basketball. What you're going to do when you're by yourself is you're going to spin it, because you don't need anybody with you. You have somebody rebounding for you or passing, that's fine. But I want you using your own creative imagination, because it's time to critically think. You caught the basketball because you were open. And when you were open, it's not time to catch and study or triple threat or start dancing. No, this is space. Imagine my defender is opened up. Their face is open, looking at my teammate. This chair's defender, this chair's teammate, defender on the basketball, is doing a good job locking down my teammate. I have the right opportunity to go into the first way I want to teach you how to score, which is a flash cut to the open spot. Lift up, knock down the shot. I don't have to catch it and do anything else. That's what Kobe's talking about, off-ball movement. The key to this flash cut first is my footwork, which I now call foundation. Feet are our foundation when we shoot. So now there's 3 F's I want you to think about. Foundation, form, and follow through. I got that from Craig Hodges, one of the best shooters ever in the NBA. He said it, I took it from him. Shout out to Craig Hodges, I love this concept. Foundation for me is feet. The shot starts with your feet. That's where your first readiness comes in. Foundation, form. Form are your palms to the passer. So when you receive the basketball, you can then put this basketball to the net. I don't like to say rim, I say net. I teach my players, palms to the passer off the catch, ball to the net. Ball goes to the net when they're ready to shoot it. We want to shoot the basketball at the net so the ball can go through the net. It's a mentality thing, right? So foundation, form, and follow through to keep it simple. That's readiness. Off the catch, you got to prepare and think shot. Palm to the passer, foundation, form, follow through, bucket. Quick movement. And then your next move, which I'm not going over today, that defender catches up, right? You want to go opposite of where you receive the pass. I come into it, I 1-2 stop, defender's in front of me, I want to take my lead foot, which is my right foot, and take it away from my defender. I want to attack where there's less defenders playing defense. But today is about that J-ball, that shot. So first thing I want you working on, putting a situation in place. Not just form shooting, it's situational. Your teammate is getting pressured. The helping defender is more watching the basketball. We take advantage by flash cutting. Foundation in and out. Lift up, knock down the shot, okay? I'm going to make 2. I want you making 10 of these. I'll make 2 right, 2 left, spin it, lift up, knock down. That's 1 for me. The footwork is the same, inside out. It is left foot goes first, Right foot goes second. Lift up, shoot that basketball. If you're left-handed like me, footwork's the same. The only difference is the right foot stays back when we shoot. It's the only difference, right? The only difference there is. Come into it, flash, foundation, form, follow through. And hold that follow through for 2 seconds. These are simple, but yet powerful cues. Not necessarily in an order. We had a flash cut. Now let's go to a fade. Let's change up the situation. You can do it on the right side, left side. Here's your teammate's defender on ball. Here's your defender now. You want to close off the Nile. You want your feet to be the best screeners. That's the mentality I teach. What does that mean? If the ball is here, I'm being denied hard. What I want to do is I want to take now my inside foot, which is the foot closest to my defender. This is about repositioning my body. I want to take it towards them like I'm about to flash cut. Well, if I was successful at getting a shot off, even if I missed it, I still look like I want that basketball with pumps to the passer, they're not gonna stay flat. They're gonna step up. And when they step up, I'm gonna take my inside foot and push off, away. For what? Space, which is separation from my opponent in distance. Now in this space, guess what I can do? I can shoot it again. So now, imagining, again, you're gonna do 10 of these, but I want you doing, so with you coming up, like you're about to flash cut, take your inside foot, get low, and a lunge step, and explode out of there like a 45 degree. So even if you have the ball, that's fine, right? Because you're working on using your imagination. I'm on the perimeter. Let's say in this same situation, my teammate now is in a position of driving, and they drive to the left, looking to go to the basket. This defender drops to coverage as my teammate's going. Well, I want to stay spaced out because this defender has to do what? They got to help. They don't help. Here's a cue I'm going to teach you that I teach my players because it's all about perception and what you see. When you are the driver and you play under my system, when you see a defender's back, meaning because I've been doing a good job of cutting off the basketball and scoring, this defender might play me tight now and intense. So the cue for you, eyes, is on the back as the driver. Now here's the cue. When you see a defender's back, you keep your attack. It's as simple as that. Eyes, see back, keep attack. Now it's a one-on-one situation. My teammate was successful at getting downhill, getting a score. Now this defender's gonna be reluctant to do what? Deny, to not help. They're gonna have to open up, which now leaves this cue for you. As a driver, when you see a defender's face, meaning this player has to help so their teammate can recover and get back in front of me. When you see a denying defender's face, that means you have space to pass. Now, as the recipient, my cue is off of that defender's help, my primary defender. If they go in, I can stay, but I might run the risk if I'm not ready to shoot of that being a shorter closeout. Versus drift and lift, if they go in, I can drift out and away. I got 3-point range, I'm wide open to take a shot. If I don't want the 3, I can pull up for a J. Why would I pull up and not go to the basket? Probably because what? They got help. So I want to shoot the basketball where I have a great opportunity at making a great shot. I don't have 3-point range, it's gonna be a one-drill pull-up jump shot. I don't live by that 3-point shot or layup philosophy. I don't, right? And if you do, it's not wrong. It's what you see, it's what I see. That's as effective a shot as gonna be, right? Why go to the basket and try to run somebody over? Well, I have to swing it again. Well, I got a wide open shot right here. That's a high percentage shot, okay? Just sharing some philosophy a little bit. So now, what you're gonna do on your drifts, you're gonna spin the ball down. I'm gonna make 2, I'll just do them left-handed. You gotta make 10. So pretend your teammate drove, you're staying low, you go out, shot, lift up, knock down. Again, being ready to shoot. These are game shots from game spots at game speeds. That's the key, right? I'll get this one done right-handed. That's fine. I'm feeling good right now. Defender goes in, I drift out, set my feet, lift up, knock down shot. Right there, right there. That's a drift. Opposite of drift, it rhymes again, a lift. Now, drive happens. This defender now knows, last time I created separation of distance, went down. Now when they go down to drop their coverage, I go up. So drive happens again. Here's a gap between two teammates as defenders. Drive happens. Now drop coverage is in place. My eyes are on my defenders. There's a lot of teaching I'm giving you in this video. You gotta keep your eyes on your defenders because the ball has eyes, it'll find you, okay? Now, in a drop coverage situation, I can drift, but again, that's like a shorter closeout in real time. I can go back opposite, I might run into help. I can go baseline, but if I'm reluctant to go left, I'm gonna run into no man's land. What I wanna do in this situation is I wanna circle back with a lift. So imagine penetration happens. My defender who's guarding me has to help on the drive. Instead of me going with a drift, I'm now lifting. And the lift can be possibly behind my teammate. It's almost like a shield now. Now what I'm gonna do, I might fake down to set up that defender. If I fake down, now when I come up, my shot is right here. You gotta think about the why. My teammate just drove, C-face got space, it's a pitch back. Now, because I left my position to gain possession, the shot is right there in that pocket. Right there in that pocket. I got one more I'm gonna make, you're gonna make 10 of those. You don't have 3-point range, step in and shoot a mid-range. I come up again, I lift, knock down shot. And there you go. How to get buckets immediately off the basketball. You must recognize your opportunities on the court. You must reposition your body by understanding your angles and then respond. With the first thing you can do off the catch is what? Shoot it. Let's go. Ever watch your player dominate in practice but freeze under pressure in games? You know they've got the skills, but when the game's on the line, doubt creeps in. At Attack Basketball Academy, we develop confident, resilient players who just don't play the game, they own it. And now we're unlocking exclusive access to the blueprint that makes it happen. Our exclusive guide isn't just drills, it's a complete system for skyrocketing game time confidence, sharpening basketball IQ, and building skills that last a lifetime on and off the court. Confidence isn't given, it's grown and developed. And at Attack Basketball Academy, we don't follow trends, we set them. So don't delay, download the guide, and join us at attacking the game with a complete new mindset.